Wah, blah, 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 blah. Hello. Blah. Wait, I forgot my greeting. Hi, Lise. It's been kind of a long time since I last saw you guys. Like, like more than a week. More than a week. Yeah. How are you guys? I had the most interesting morning. Interesting morning, to say the least. Welcome back. Thank you. Oh, my throat kind of hurting today. Anyway, I woke up this morning with a severe headache. A severe headache. By severe, I mean severe. It was really bad, and then I drank some water. It helped a little bit, but still hurts a little bit. Then after that, I spent the entire morning really tired because after I travel, I get super duper tired, and I thought it'd be away. It would go away by now, but it's been like 4 days. It still hasn't gone away. And then after that, I did my daily doom scroll. Daily doom scroll. And what do I see? One of the first things I see in the morning, it's this person talking about how they had 2 hamsters in the same cage together. And you know it's bad when they start talking about their pet hamster. You know something's gonna happen. So I already knew like this was going to go in a very bad direction. Turns out they said that their hamster, one of them ate the other hamster. Did you know that hamsters can eat each other? Because I didn't. And that's what I learned at 9 a.m. in the morning. And what's even worse is that apparently the hamster stopped eating its normal food because it. because. My throat is okay. Because the hamster that ate the other hamster, the owner said that it grew like a taste for flesh. Taste for flesh. A flesh eating hamster. And it didn't want to eat its normal food because it would only eat other hamsters now. That can happen? I'm scared. I'm so scared. Do you think other animals can do that too? Do you think if you like fed a zebra, would it become like a flesh eating horse? Scary. Sounds like a great morning. Yeah, it's interesting morning. It was pretty painful. Hi, Elise, welcome back and Palacio Cats. Yeah, wait, I can call you guys by your name now. Hi, Esther Cats. Oh, hi, Lise. Hi, Lise. Yummy meat, can't resist. How would the hamster eat the other hamster, though? How did that happen? Do you think they, like, got into a fight and then one of them died and then it decided it's hungry? But there's normal food, so why would it eat the hamster? Anyway, that brought me down like a very interesting what do you even call this? A very interesting path of thinking in the morning, right when I woke up with my headache. Anyway, hamsters do that, do they? Wait, what is the most brutal way you've heard a hamster do anything? This seems to be very common with hamsters. Alpha instinct? I'm the alpha hamster. It's really funny to think that something so small can have that alpha instinct. I'm the biggest hamster in the cage. Yeah, that's how I learned that you're supposed to keep hamsters separate. Even though they look like they would be good companions for each other, they look really cute. They look really cute, and they look like they would cuddle each other, but I guess they would eat each other instead. I hope rabbits don't do that, right? They don't do that. Rats similarly eat each other sometimes. Oh, I could believe that. I should ask Ricky. But I think for me, rats seem kind of like more wild. I feel like a rat would eat anything as long as it was hungry, but hamsters look so cute and it's hard to imagine. Alpha hamster eating for gym gains. They got gym bro hamsters before GTA 6. My god. Hamsters are really territorial in the wild. Are they also territorial? I guess so. How big is a hamster's territory? They're so small. How far can they go? In like 1 kilometer? Is that their home? I don't know. Where do they live? Wait, where are hamsters from? I have so many questions. Congrats to 400 subs. Yeah! Thank you! I'm so happy. I was really close to 400 subs for a long time now. I don't know why like the subs, it just kind of stopped for a little bit and I was like, we're so close, we're so close. And those last 3 people did not want to sub. But I'm really happy, thank you. We made it. We surpassed 400 this morning. I don't know what happened. But I'm really happy, thank you, thank you. You remember that a hamster ate baking soda then drank vinegar? Oh my god. And exploded? Wait, where did it... where did it get the baking soda? And the vinegar? Because it's not like it can just climb into the bottle and drink it. Oh... How does it... Yeah, I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask. Okay. Enough hamsters. Enough hamsters. I was gonna talk about my trip. They left it out in the open. Okay, but how is the hamster gonna drink like a bottle? A bottle is bigger than a hamster. Unless it wasn't in a bottle. How would the hamster know to like eat the baking soda? Baking soda doesn't even taste good. I would know, I tried. Baking soda, it kind of tastes like salt. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I was gonna talk about my trip. No, if you may or not, you may or may not, you may or may not know that I went on a trip somewhere, undisclosed location, and I want to show you what I ate, and I can talk about what I did or something, cause I did a lot of walking, a lot of being outside. That was like half of what I did. I did a lot of walking. Wait, let me get my step count. Where is it? Hidden planet? Yeah, totally. No, it was not hiking actually. It was the opposite of hiking, and I was in a city. There's lots of different stuff. I took 3,000 steps, 10,987 steps, 10,720 steps, 7,527 steps, 6,099 steps. And that is more than I usually take daily. Um, how do I wait? How do I? Okay, I got it. So when I was there, I had 3 different matchas from 3 different days across consecutively. I know that's crazy, right? Why did you drink so much matcha? I just really like matcha. Okay, I liked matcha before matcha became popular. I love matcha. The first matcha I had was like coconut milk matcha, and it was kind of weird because the coconut milk was blue. And I think they put food coloring in it. It'd be weird if they didn't. Nobody's seen any blue coconuts around here, right? No blue coconuts? Like muscle be maxing. Actually, I do think, surprisingly, that one, like 5 days that I was walking around, I think I actually did get a lot of leg muscle. Which is really surprising. But also not that surprising because I don't walk that much usually. Wish my step counter worked on my phone. Does it not work? I think you have to like sync it before it starts counting it. Meow. Hello, moderator number 1. Matcha coffee is good. I don't like coffee, but matcha. I can't imagine matcha and coffee being good because matcha is a tea, right? That's like saying you mix a coffee and a tea together. I guess some people have done that before. I don't think so. You remember trying matcha like a decade ago? Did you like it? I know a lot of people that try matcha for the first time really don't like it. You say mods plural as if it's just not one mod. You're going boating soon? I've never gone boating. I think the last time I was in a boat, I was like a toddler. I rode a ferry across the river. I don't really remember it. I don't like going on boats or going like too near the water because there's too many bugs. There's always so many mosquitoes by the water, and then I end up getting really itchy afterwards. Ma number 1 is very proud. You didn't like matcha at first, but it grew to you grew to like it later. That's good. Everybody should wait, no. You shouldn't like matcha. I'm gatekeeping matcha because there's a matcha shortage. Less people should like matcha so that there's more matcha for me. Has to be good quality matcha. Yeah, what I've been seeing recently when I eat matcha somewhere else is the matchas. You can't even taste the matcha. Or it tastes like weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's just not matcha. Lock in. Yeah. Wait, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm running low. No, I just said I had 3 different matchas from 3 different places across 3 consecutive days on my trip. Oh yeah, the first matcha I had. It was from I went to a Japanese convenience store. Not in Japan. I did not go to a different country. I was still in America. But they had like a Japanese style. Wait, what do you call it? Guess convenience store. They had a lot of different snacks there. There's a bunch of different dongos, a lot of Japanese sweets. They had a lot of imported stuffs, which is like really interesting. I didn't know that they would have so much imported things, especially with like import costs or something. But they had like a little matcha cafe in there too. So I got like a coconut milk matcha with coconut jelly on the bottom. At first I thought it was like really watery, but the more I ate it, the better it tasted. I think with most matcha, it is like that. So if you want to try matcha, don't give up on it. Just keep drinking it. You gotta gaslight yourself into enjoying it. It's in my bloodstream. Yeah. matcha in my bloodstream. Matcha and milk tea. I love matcha and milk tea. Oh yeah. So when I was at the konbini, can I even call it a konbini if it's not in Japan? I'm gonna call it that because it's cute. Coconut jelly is elite. Yeah. You have it sometimes in bubble tea. I haven't tried it in bubble tea, but I should. I took pictures for you guys so that I can show you the food that I ate. Because we all know that I only talk about food for hours on end. So when I went to the konbini, I tried dango for the first time. Dango was in like the rice cake circle stuff on the stick. It's really pretty, but I was like, kind of looks bland. So I got the dango with the brown sauce on it. You know what I'm talking about? It's the mitarashi dango. Ba-ba. Beep, beep, beep. Wait, I'm blocking you guys. Boop, boop. Let me make this smaller. Get pictures, let's go. Yeah, I made sure to take pictures to show you guys. Dango. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I mean, it's kind of afternoon, not morning. Dango, dango. So I was really skeptical. I've never tasted mitarashi dango. Glenad vibes, yeah. Dango, 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 daikoseku. It was kind of a weird flavor. Because if you don't know, the brown sauce on the dango is like a soy sauce. Soy sauce glaze. I'm not really sure how to describe the flavor for that. It just kind of tastes like soy, but it kind of also tasted like salted caramel. Cause the sauce on top. Wait, let me make this a little bigger so you guys can look at it. I'll peek out from the top. The sauce. The sauce on top. It was like it's not a sweet talk, but no, I can talk. I can talk. It's not like a sweet sauce. I mean, it is sweet, but everyone describes it as like a salty sweet sauce. And the only thing I can think of that I can compare it to is salted caramel. But if it was soy flavored. Kind of weird. Never tasted dango before. Sounds delicious. See, when I had the first bite, I was like, this is kind of not yummy. So it's not good by itself, I think, in my humble opinion. But when I had it with the matcha, it tasted a lot better. So I think when you have dango, you have to eat it with a drink. Then it's yummy. How is it out of 10? By itself, I would give it like a like a 3.5 out of 10. But if it was just the matcha, it was like a 5. Like a 5 out of 10. It was, maybe it's because I got it at a konbini. Because the konbini dango, I don't think they made it fresh. I think maybe they imported it. I don't even know. Did they like put it on a ship and then sail it across the ocean to the one store? Don't know. Honest brutality. Hey, I gotta say it like it is. I'm a food critic. Do you think we can make this at home? I think so. I think it'd be really easy to make at home actually. You just gotta search up like how to make rice cake and then put it on a stick. And then search up how to make sauce. And then put it on top. Sad Dango. I was a little bit sad too. Because I keep seeing Dango in so much media, and then, because you see it a lot, you think it'll taste really good. But I don't know. I can't imagine eating just the plain tricolor Dango. It's the one that's like the green and the white and the pink. Because that one has no sauce, and I assume that it has no flavor. It's just coloring. So it's basically just rice cake. And then the rice cake in the middle, it doesn't have a flavor. So the only flavor you're getting is from the sauce. And the sauce itself was a little bit... was like a little bit grainy. It must be because I got it from the convenience store. Since it's commercial rather than freshly made, yeah. That's what I thought too. So I don't know, I'll give it another shot. If I see like a freshly made dango, but this dango kind of disappointed me a little bit. Cooking stream soon? I don't think so. I don't think I really know how to cook. It'll be like a learn to cook stream. I don't think a VTuber's done that before. Learn to cook. Do you eat it like hot or cold? I think you can eat it either way. But when I got it from the store, it was in a refrigerator. So I guess it's a cold, maybe? You do know that each dango has their flavor depending on the fillings. Oh. Wait, it has fillings? I didn't know that. I thought that the tricolor dango just had... It was just a dango, just the mochi. Next time, I will try. Would you guys eat this? First time cooking, hope no fire. Wait, I actually... I don't really know how to cook, but I do know how to bake. And one time when I was baking, I forgot there were plastic containers in the oven. Because my mom had put plastic containers in there to like store. So I was baking cookies and I was preheating the oven. And then I was just kind of like hanging around waiting for it to preheat. Then I smell burning. And I go, where is that burning smell coming from? Turns out, I had actually melted like all 15 plastic containers in the oven. Because I don't know why I didn't see it because I didn't turn the oven lights on. And it's really dark in there, so it just kind of looked normal. Then I look in the oven and I see like a really... everything was like a blobby mess of plastic inside the oven. So that happened, and I had to like call my mom. I was like, Mom, I did an oopsie. I melted all 15 of your containers in the oven. And by the way, why would you put plastic containers in the oven? Why would you put them there in the first place? But anyway, yeah, we just like cleaned it up. And then I baked my cookies in the oven that had plastic in it. And hopefully none of the plastic got in the cookies. That was a while ago though. Plastic glazed toppings? Would you guys eat my cookies if I put plastic on them? You guys would eat them, right? Dude, the plastic fume, it was such a weird smell. It kind of smelled... Where's my face? My face. My face. The plastic smell was like gasoline. It was so weird. It's a dessert. It wouldn't make much sense to be eaten hot, I think. I don't know, because when you make dango fresh, it has to be hot, I think. I kind of feel like it tastes better hot. Because the texture of the dango was really... it was like kind of tough. But then again, that's also because like maybe it was convenience stores, not fresh. Dango shape reminds me of takoyaki. I love takoyaki. Takoyaki is one of my favorite foods. I love food that's tiny and like in a shape. if it's tiny and in a shape, then I want to eat it. Your mom uses the oven as storage as well. Don't do what I did. Don't bake stuff in the oven without looking to make sure there's nothing in there. Gasoline and plastic aren't that far off. They're both made of crude oil. Wait, really? Plastic's made of oil? That's really crazy. Oh yeah. And let me see. What else did I eat? You know, the more that I look at the dongo, the more it kind of looks like donuts. You didn't know what a dongo was. I don't know why they gave me so many too. Cause it's not like dongo is really really filling. I do have more food pictures. Let me find them. Oh yeah, I went to a sushi restaurant. I know I wasn't even in Japan now. I'm just eating like Japanese food. Wow, that's the most microscopic sushi you've ever seen. I think this might be the world's smallest sushi. Papa. Let me get this real big so you guys can look at it. It's my favorite sushi. I really like spicy salmon rolls. If I could eat one food for the rest of my life, it would be spicy salmon rolls. So the thing underneath my eye right here is pickled ginger. I don't like pickled ginger. Okay, that's not fair because I haven't tried it since I tried it when I was a kid. So maybe it'll taste better now. I don't want to try it. Nom nom nom. And then over here, the green thing is wasabi. Now I don't usually eat my sushi with wasabi because you're supposed to mix the wasabi with soy sauce. And when I was younger, I had like a lower spice tolerance, but this time I was brave and I made my wasabi soy sauce and I ate the sushi with it. Salmon roll caviar, the little bubbles on top. There's actually no salmon roll on this one. I think what you're talking about is the breadcrumbs that they put with the spicy salmon. I don't like the breadcrumbs either. Actually, I actually ordered the spicy salmon roll without the breadcrumbs, without the panko, and they forgot. So then I asked them, I was like, hey, I ordered it without the breadcrumbs, and then they gave me like the spicy salmon, like they just did it for free. They just gave me the another thing of spicy salmon rolls without the panko. And my throat. Without the panko. What was I saying? Oh, and they didn't charge extra for doing it again. They just gave this thing for free because they messed up. And these are pretty big salmon rolls, I think. Pretty good. Pickled ginger is good. Guess I'll try it next time. You tried sushi for the first time last week, huh? What did you eat? Did you like it? You can't bear wasabi? Why? Is it too spicy? 10 out of 10. That's right. Missing sushi is something you should not experience. But I tried like a little bit of sashimi, which is like the little fillets of fish. They're like little rectangles, kind of like round rectangles. It's actually, now that I think about it, the shape of sashimi is really interesting. It's like an oddly specific round rectangle. But I did try a little bit. And I feel like all the raw fish, it kind of tastes the same, except for salmon. Start with tamago sushi. Tamago sushi that's the egg one, I think. That's how you got into sushi. For me, I started right eating the raw fish. It was a California roll. Everybody loves California rolls, but I don't. It's not real sushi. It's American sushi. Sometimes, I have a love-hate relationship with imitation crab. California ones are with avocado. Yeah, they're the ones with avocado and imitation crab. It's the starter sushi. Gonna go eat pho. 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 I do know. Have a good dinner. I do like pho. Pho is really yummy. Bye bye. Bye, Lise. Not to you guys, to that one person. Sashimi is okay, but it's too raw. Yeah, I agree. I can only eat raw fish in sushi rolls, but to just eat it like on its own is, I don't know. It's like it lacks like a flavor or something. Maybe if I eat it with rice, but they don't usually serve rice with the sashimi. You love chicken and sushi? That's that's blasphemy. Chicken and sushi? I've never done that. It's probably I'm imagining it's probably like a tempura fried tempura fried sushi. I have seen those around, but it's very American sushi. Raw fish on its own felt slimy in a way. Yeah, it is really slimy. It's from all the omega-3 fats. It's good for you. Ooh. Okay. Take in the sushi. I'm gonna show you the next sushi I had. I tried a new sushi. Let me see if I can find it. In Japan, eating live octopus. Oh yeah, wait, I've seen those too. And in China, I've seen like people dunk these kind of clear-ish squids in hot sauce, and then like it squirms around, and then they just bite it. They just rip the head off. They just go for it. I can never do that. I bet it's still moving in their mouth. I know it is. Eating live small octopus though is that's even crazier because you can't even bite it. You just eat a whole. I don't think I could do that. It's quite cruel, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think I could. I think I get so self conscious about like biting the insides while it's still alive. I don't know. They look like they seem to enjoy it. They seem to think it's really yummy. Cause like they're smiling when they eat it, so it has to taste good? Question mark. They used to dunk in the seas before. My sister loves squid. Oh, squid. Mm, it has an interesting texture. I don't think I like the texture. It's like a rubber band. Like you chew a very kind of soft but also kind of not soft rubber band. Not to mention it gets stuck in your throat. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Oh, I wonder if like if you swallow like a moving octopus or like squid, would you feel it in your stomach? Would you feel it? Would you feel it in your throat? Would you? Would you feel its tentacles slithering around in your mouth, poking your stomach? I don't want to think about that. Anyway, I had a shrimp tempura sushi, and I've had. Okay, it's kind of a lie to say that I haven't had this before because I have had shrimp tempura in a sushi, and I've had like the imitation crab on it. But I've never had this specific roll. It's like fried shrimp, fried shrimp tempura in a sushi roll, and then on top is a spicy crab stuff. I know they say crab, but I'm pretty sure it was imitation crab. I think they should give it a different name. Because isn't imitation crab is like it's like a fish. It's a pollock fish, I think. And has like the breadcrumbs, the panko on top. It's good sushi. You guys just don't like raw food. Which is ironic, because cats eat raw fish. You guys are some special cats. Ooh. Uh, what else did I eat? Oh, the second matcha. The second matcha. I went to a country style bakery. Have I tried raw eggs? No, I don't plan to. I don't I don't think I'd have a reason to eat raw eggs. I think it's in a couple Japanese dishes, like they mix it with the rice. I've never had it. Guess I'd try it though. Maybe. Oh yeah, the second matcha. So I went to a country style bakery, very American bakery, and I didn't know even like every single cafe I go to, they have matcha now. Everybody has matcha. So I got a matcha from them. And the barista was really nice. She said like, "Oh, it's like really good with the vanilla syrup and stuff." So she gave me the vanilla syrup for free. I keep getting so many things for free. Wait, this is not like the end of like the free stuff, by the way. There's like more stuff I got for free that I was like, you guys are so nice. But it was really good. I think if you aren't used to the bitter or like the grassy kind of flavor of matcha, then you should have it with the vanilla syrup. Ooh, no, no, no. And then the last matcha that I had was I went to the mall and there was a matcha place in the mall. And I've been seeing recently in the malls and everything, like every single place I go has matcha, and I'm happy. But now I'm also realizing why there's a matcha shortage. But that one, I got a matcha latte, and they had like a sakura cold foam with like a pink like cream on top. And I won't lie, like I got it because I thought it'd be like really pretty and maybe it tastes good because I wasn't really sure what like the sakura would taste like. Spoiler alert, it does not taste like anything. It doesn't taste like anything. Have you guys ever had like a flower flavored dessert? Or like sakura dessert? Has not had, it didn't taste like anything. It wasn't even like sweet or anything, it's just like pretty. But the matcha itself was really good. So I think I would rank in order of best matcha to worst matcha. The best matcha I had was from the mall with the sakura foam did not do anything. So I'm just gonna say the matcha there was good. And then second, the next one was probably the cafe one, the one from the American bakery. And surprisingly, the last one was the coconut matcha latte that I got from the Japanese konbini. It's kind of surprising that the worst matcha was the like quote unquote Japanese one. It's probably because I wasn't used to the Japanese kind of matcha taste. Because there is a difference. Matcha shortage sounds like a crime. It is a crime! Everyone, I keep seeing people buying like ceremonial grade matcha for their at-home use. You don't need ceremonial matcha. Because they only make that like specific type of matcha. There's only so much of it every year. And they have to import it from Japan and everything. Rose flavor is pretty good. And it's like really strong, so you can really taste it. But the sakura, I'm not really sure what it's supposed to taste like. More of a smell than a taste. As per my sister's matcha, has different flavors like ceremony type or sort. Yeah. I don't know the different tastes. I just know there's different like qualities of matcha. Yeah, this is your PSA that there is a matcha shortage. No more matcha for me. Yeah, that was my matcha exploration. Not a fan of matcha, so more for you matcha lovers. Well, good for me. More matcha for me. Okay, I had more food photos. Don't worry, guys. I took so many photos for you guys. Let's do this one. One of those days, I went to like a Chinese restaurant. And I got. Okay, don't look at my dirty chopsticks. That's how they look when you eat. Okay. They had this like purple mochi kind of looking thing. And the inside, okay, the photo looks really unflattering. Okay. But the inside is filled with like a salty egg yolk cream kind of filling. I'm noticing a trend with the mochi. Like they always pair it with like a salty sweet kind of thing. But this one, oh wait, it's purple colored, but it didn't taste like anything. It was just colored. It wasn't like a taro flavor or anything. It was just mochi. But the inside was really yummy. I don't know if you guys have ever had like a salty sweet kind of filling inside something, but it's super yummy, and you should try it. Yeah. So I really like looking at different mochis, different like rice cakes, cause there's like so many different rice cakes in Asian cultures. There's like this Chinese mochi, and yeah, it's a mochi. Do you see this? There's like the purple part. It's just like colored, but it has filling. Like this is like a Chinese kind of mochi, and then the dango was like dango's kind of a mochi. but it's like a different texture. Then there's like the Japanese mochi, which is like the authentic mochi. And then the dango, which is kind of a mochi, but like a slightly firmer mochi. And then in Korea, there's like a tteokbokki rice cake, which I think is even firmer. It's a savory, kind of spicy, tomatoey, yummy rice noodle. Your cursed brain thinking something else about it. Oh no. Wipe your brain, wipe your brain. You'll go red bean mochi. I love red bean mochi. Daifuku. One of my favorite snacks. Right, I'm taking this away from you before you think more stuff about it. But yeah, I like seeing there's so many rice cakes. So much rice. Everybody loves rice. Oh, I got. This is a soup dumpling. The sulongbao. 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 It has like a doughy outside, kind of like a dumpling kind of texture. And the inside had I think it was a mixture of a pork and crab inside. And the thing with soup dumplings is that there's a lot of juice inside. So then when you bite it, it's like soup. Soup comes out of it. That's why you have to eat it with a spoon. This one is really yummy. I'm not sure what's on top though. I think it might be crab meat. That was yummy. They put like, wait, did they put little sesame seeds on it? Let me see. No, that's seaweed. Never mind. Daifuku is good. I really want to try the daifuku with the like strawberry inside. I keep seeing like fresh fruit daifuku and it looks so yummy. Got burned your first time with the dumpling? Yeah, it's like deceptively small, but inside it's really, really hot. It burns your mouth sometimes, yeah. That's why you be careful. That's why you have to blow on it. Okay, this is how you eat it. You're supposed to bite off the top part. You bite off the top part, that little like knot, and then you assess how hot it is. You like slurp it from the top until it's the right temperature, and then you bite it. You're a victim of dumpling. Actually, I didn't like dumplings when I was younger. I don't know why. Have I tried durian? That's a good question. I haven't tried durian fruit, but I tried like durian food, like durian dessert, I guess. One time, I tried durian ice cream. I think like a family member gave it to me. I was like, try this, it's good. The smell is something. I don't really like it. I know some people say that it tastes good, like it tastes better than it smells, but somehow, when I eat it, it still tastes like how it smells to me. But everybody says it doesn't taste the same. So I don't like durian. I don't like durian desserts. Maybe it's an acquired taste. I don't know. Durian, the battle will be legendary. No durian in my house. You're not doing that. You like to burn? Okay, you can go burn your tongue. I burned my tongue like a couple times during the trip. But it was always on tea. Because like when you go to a Chinese restaurant, they always serve the tea really, really piping hot in a teapot. So then when you pour it out, you can't drink it right away, but I kept drinking it because I was thirsty. So then it's like you have to like balance out, like, do I like, am I thirsty enough that I want to burn my tongue to get some water or tea? Or do I want to wait and be dehydrated for the next 2 minutes, but not burn my tongue? You kind of have to like weigh the cost and the benefits. So I chose to burn my tongue a couple times because I was really thirsty. It's good, right? No. Durian is not good. I don't like it. You like it? You guys... Is it something like that you guys grew up eating? Is that why? Durian crepe? I have not tried a durian crepe. Actually, I don't think I really like crepes. Maybe because the last time I had a crepe, the batter was really, like... I don't know how to describe it. The batter was kind of... cardboardy? It kind of tasted like sawdust. So that's why I don't like crepes anymore, because the last one I had tasted like sawdust. You had durian mochi, never crepe. I didn't know they make durian mochi. Oh, next one, next food. I had a... I think this might be the last one. I had a, of course, you can't have, can't go to a Chinese restaurant without eating this. I love this. You guys know what this is, right? It's a Peking dun wrap. Oh, did I just say? I just said dong instead of duck. Oh my god. See, I am in a really interesting mood today. Okay. I had a Peking dun wrap. Duck. Peking duck wrap. Here, I'll here. You can look at it closer. We'll look at every bit. I'm not sure what this sauce is, but it tastes good. I think we just call this the duck sauce because it goes with the duck. The duck sauce goes with the duck. And it I'm gonna disappear. The bread part was really fluffy, really yummy. And then the green bits over here are scallions. When I was younger, I really hated scallions, but now I realize that scallions make the food taste better. And this is the duck. It was like a roasted, cut up duck. It's really juicy, really crispy, really yummy. And yeah, it was my favorite food there. Because it's just like, it's really simple, but it's really yummy. Never had that interesting? You should try it. It's so yummy. Peking duck. Peking duck wrap. Never had duck before. How's it taste? Is it like chicken? I would say it's like a fattier chicken, but with like a more of an iron taste. It's like a meatier chicken. Because okay, let me make a comparison. So if you imagine like pork and beef. Beef has like more of a iron meaty taste, and pork has like less of it. So like pork to beef is like chicken to duck. But it's really good. I think I might like duck more than chicken. Just cause like I really like them. I don't know. It's oh, the skin is like crispier too than chicken if you roast it. It's just, I just think it tastes better. Is it like a sweet sauce? Yeah. It is kind of sweet. I think. Yeah, I would say it's a sweet sauce. I really don't know what it is. Like, I don't think anyone knows what it is. Only the chefs know. But it's really consistent. If you get like a Peking duck wrap anywhere, it all tastes the same. Peking duck is really good. It's just a tiny bit better than chicken, but less meat. Yeah. Where am I from? I am American. I know recently I've been speaking like I've been trying so many different languages on stream, but I am American. I just like learning about new cultures. I like learning new languages. And I really like talking in different languages on stream to kind of practice it. I think it's cool, and I love meeting people from different countries on stream too. Makes me really happy. Okay. Is it spicy? It's not spicy. So if you have a low spice tolerance, this is basically like a Chinese taco. Yeah, Chinese taco. Eat first, ask later. Yeah, just eat it. Yeah, I can speak cat too. That's my most impressive trait. Oh my goodness, I've yapped so much. I need to drink water. 1 second. I speak the languages of the stars. Wait, I think I read somewhere that actually the stars have like they have a frequency. They have a frequency. I have like radio waves coming out of me. Do you pick up my signal? I think that's why we have this telepathic connection. The sauce is very dark. It reminds me of Marmite or Vegemite. Oh, you Australian. I think I've always wanted to give Vegemite like a taste, but I'm very scared of what it tastes like. I don't think I'll like it. But of course I will try it. I don't know if it'll taste good. Don't know where I'd get one either. How do I try Vegemite without buying a bottle? Hello, fellow stellar VTuber. Ah, hello. How are you? Are you also a star? Hoshimaru. Hoshi means star. It's too bitter. Is Vegemite bitter? Why do people eat it for breakfast then? Vegemite, the food from down under. Everything from Australia scares me. I see the craziest animals there. The most scary things all live there. It tastes like bitter but salty at the same time. Ooh, I don't think I'll like it. It does not sound good. Wait, why would you eat that for breakfast then? I keep seeing like Australians that eat the Vegemite and butter on toast for breakfast. Yeah, Australia is insane. The people that live there are not real. Is Australia even real? The land of ancient monsters. The insects are much bigger there. I wonder why. Wait, why is everything in Australia like evolved to be scary? Everything in Australia evolved to be like the scariest thing imaginable. Wait, do you guys know that actually thousands of years ago, I don't know if this is like proven or a theory or not, but everything, all the continents, all like the landforms and everything used to be one big continent. So every like separate continent that you see right now used to be one big landmass. And that means that we were also Australia at some point. So it wasn't called Australia. It was called Pangea. What a weird name. Why did they name it that? And then I forgot what happened. I think it was like an earthquake, and then the earthquake split the entire big continent apart, and that's why we have like 7 continents. Folks, Australia doesn't exist. Hey, I've never seen Australia with my own eyes. Just saying. Australia as an ecosystem is really neat. All the crazy evolutions are really specialized and specific. Yeah, is like the weather in Australia really crazy? Is that why? It's like dry, dry and hot maybe. Pangea mentioned continental drift. Oh my god. This is bringing out my nerd side. I'm a big science nerd. Pangea, is Pangea real? Did they even prove that? Well, I guess you can't prove a theory. You can't prove a scientific theory. It's like a big puzzle. If you try to combine all the nations and continents, you will get one huge land surrounded by water. Yeah, and they like connected the fossils and everything. It's really cool. There's been like 3 supercontinents throughout Earth. Really? I think I only learned about Pangea. Wait, wasn't there was a thing about... Let me take the food off. There's like a thing about there being like an ice bridge. Oh yeah, because like there was two or three like separated continents, and then there was an ice bridge. Something that happened, and then people like went to North America, and then the ice bridge melted, and then they can't go back, and that's why like there's different like people in different parts of the world. My question is, why did they walk across the ice? Like, imagine like you're like a Neolithic human. Neolithic meaning very old, by the way, in case you're not familiar. And you're just like ooga booga. I see ice. I see ice. I see horizon. Horizon look interesting. Me go with family across ice. Me go across ocean. Me me walk and never come back. Me found new place, me colonize new place with me family. Ooga booga. We're safe with all the scary monsters stuck in Australia away from us. Is that your theory? Your theory is that Australia is a prison for all the scary monsters? Ooga booga, I see ice. That's probably what happened though. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing like videos of people pretending they're like in the like prehistoric era. Like they pretend to be prehistoric era humans. Like I saw a video where like girls were gossiping, but they're pretending to be barbarians, and they're like, me see Jenna leave cave. When Jenna leave cave, me saw Jenna leave cave at past sundown. Jenna cave came from who? Jenna cave from Ryan cave. Jenna from Ryan cave past sundown. Ooga booga. Jenna and Ryan do something. Ooga booga. Jenna and Ryan do something bad. That was a video that I saw yesterday. It is a prison. I mean, you guys can't say that. You guys don't live in Australia. I need to see someone get a real Australian person here. Australian people, please tell me. Answer our questions about Australia. Speaking about ancient, do you think dragon is real? Because every ancient civilization had a drawing about dragon, but none of them draw a dinosaur. I think that's something I did think about. My throat will not give out today. 1 second, let me drink water. Ow, ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Okay, I think it's good. And there's a car beeping outside right now. Okay, very nice. I think there's different dragons, right? There's the Western dragon, which has wings, and then the Chinese dragon, which it's just like a long snake. I want to say, I think most like dragons, like typical dragons in other cultures, except for the European dragon, all of them don't have wings. So I'm gonna say that they exist, but they are just really big lizards. Like they just saw a Komodo dragon, and they were like, that's something mythical. But of course, there's you can indulge your whimsy and be like, they're the fantasy creatures. I think it's fun to think of it like that too. I don't know. Where did the Europeans put wings on dragons? Actually, I think a lot of older depictions of European dragons also didn't have wings. If I remember correctly. I don't know. I love this theory. There's a fictional documentary about the whole idea. Yeah, I love watching science documentaries. They're so fun. Chinese zodiac told them they're real animals, but then they put dragon inside the zodiac, not dinosaur. I think. Wait, I'll get back to that. Let me say hi to the JP. Hey, Elise. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Nihongo. Genki desu ka? They were mighty once till they turned into small lizards. Do you think maybe the lizards were bigger back then and they just evolved to be smaller because we took up more space? Did you think about that? Maybe because human civilization got so big that all the animals had to turn small. Okay, what was I reading? Chinese zodiac. 12 zodiacs, 11 of them are real animals. And then they put the dragon inside the zodiac. Ah, that's because culturally, the dragons have a lot of, cultural significance. I'm not sure. The zodiac has to do with a Chinese myth. I'm trying to remember. What was it? I think it was about the animals that crossed a river or something. I don't know. The last time I heard that story was a long time ago. Oh wait, no, it was okay. So it was the 12 animals. All the animals in the world had to race to see who would be the ascended animals. So they would be in the Chinese zodiac. And then all the animals had to race. And then there's a story about how each animal won the race. I guess they didn't win the race because winning the race meant the first 12 animals to make it across the finish line meant that they would get a place in the zodiac. And the dragon is there because the dragon is it's just culturally significant. And then in the story, the dragon just flies over everything and gets first place or something. I don't know, something like that. Zodiac constellations? No, they mean the Chinese zodiac, the animal zodiac. The one with the dog, the rooster, the pig. Oh, wait, I didn't get my Google Translate ready. Wait. Google Translate. You're fine. I'm not fine. My throat is giving out today. I'm holding out. How do I say that's good? Um, 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 um. Should I ask them about the Japanese zodiac? Let me see if I can ask them. Do you know Japanese zodiac? I wonder, is the Japanese zodiac different from Chinese zodiac? This doesn't look right. Yeah, I don't think Google Translate's trusting me today. The bones and artifacts, fossils of a dragon-eyed dinosaur. Ah, maybe. I don't think that goes with the mythology though, because in a lot of mythology, dragons were like mythological beings, so just to have like physical remains of it in the ground would be kind of contradicting. I think a lot of mythology about it, but maybe it's real and the mythology's lying. Mm, European drawing, all the fighting dragon or worshipping dragon, not a single dinosaur drawing at all. I think what we're forgetting is that I think dinosaurs went extinct before humans became like advanced civilizations. So most, if not all, of the dinosaurs weren't there when we still have like recoverable artifacts from those types of things. That's why the depictions might not have dinosaurs, but they would have like dinosaur-like dragons. Because I think the surviving dinosaurs were big lizards, and that's probably why. Only thing that bothers is how they breathe fire. It's a wonder how they work in the anatomy. Yeah, I wonder who thought of that. You know, Sadoko from JP. Sadoko. Sorry, you don't know much about what it is. Oh, they understood! Oh, thank you. Thank you for, translating. You don't know much about zodiacs. That's okay. I'm gonna ask them. I was about to say, do you believe in dinosaurs? Dinosaurs are real. We proved they're real, right? They're real. Dinosaurs are as real as Australia. Yeah, dinosaurs were gone before most mammals. So that's why they won't have drawings of dinosaurs. Oh, let me show I want to show them my sushi. Let me bring back my sushi. Wait, I'm gonna show them my dongo first. My dongo. Oh, it's so big. Oh, it's so big. Dongo, take over. Oh, why is it so big? Oh my goodness. Why is it so big? Let me translate this. I ate. Mitarashi dango. 食べました。あ、みたらし団子を食べました。食べました。みたらし団子を食べました。食べました。みたらし団子食べました。And I'll put this back down here. Okay, let me. You guys are talkative today. I gotta keep up with you guys. Who knows unless you time travel? That's true. The last time I went to a museum, my sister and I got into a heated debate about dinosaurs existing. Is that really a debate? Did people debate if dinosaurs existed? I didn't know that was a thing. Government does a lot of gimmicks nowadays. Dango oishii. Dango oishii. It was not oishii. I didn't like it that much. Dango not oishii. Dango oishii janai. Janai. I don't think that was the right way to use that. Because nobody has seen dinosaur, it's all speculation. T-Rex maybe is a huge chicken, who knows? Oh, that's true. I saw like I saw a video where people were pretending that real life animals were being excavated like dinosaurs, and then they pretended they were scientists putting back together like what it looked like. And it was like pretty inaccurate actually. Because they would not have the cartilage and then the like the I don't know, what do you call it, like the flesh and stuff, like the tails and everything were a lot smaller than they were supposed to be, and then they were missing a lot of parts because like not all the parts of the skeleton and like the body would be present like after decay and stuff. So I guess like maybe the dinosaurs were big fluffy animals instead of reptiles, and we'll never know. Let me translate. おいしくない。おいしくない。Let me see. Oh, not tasty. おいしくない。おいしくない。くない。おいしくない。Good night, everyone. Good night, brownies. It's weird that T-Rex Raptor, none of them got fur. Yeah, but there were saber-toothed tigers? Question mark? Your thoughts on reviving extinct animals? Oh, that was a big thing last year because they were trying to bring back timber wolves, right? Timber wolf puppies. I don't think it's a good idea unless they were like extinct very recently, like the white rhinos or something. Then I don't think we should bring them back because it's not like they don't have the niche anymore. That's what it's called. They don't have like the environment to live in anymore because the world has changed a lot, and then they don't have the food to eat. So then there's the issue of like, what are they gonna feed? What are they gonna feed the animal that died because they had no more food? Oh yeah, direwolves. Yeah, direwolves. The direwolf puppies. I don't think we should do that. Oh yeah, but okay, here's the thing. The direwolf puppies, they were actually not. Those aren't direwolf puppies. They were successful with bringing it back. Okay, let me debunk this. This is Nerdlies. Okay. So the process of bringing they say like bringing back the direwolf and then making those puppies is genetically cloning, okay? And then when they genetically clone it, what they did to like make it a direwolf was that they changed some of the genes in the code of the puppies of a wolf or dog. I don't remember. To basically resemble direwolves. Not direwolves. Wait, yeah, direwolves. To resemble direwolves, but there's no actual direwolf DNA in those puppies. Because they just like researched the direwolf to look at the genes and be like, oh, direwolves had this color fur. Direwolves had this color eyes. They had this kind of texture on their fur. And then what they did is they went to the wolf and they changed the genes. Those like very few genes, by the way. There's like 6,000 or more, probably. Genes, probably more. And out of like those 6,000, they only changed like 5 to like 10 of them, I think. And then they just changed it like, okay, we're gonna change the gene to have this color fur to resemble the direwolf. We're gonna change the fur to be this texture like the direwolf was supposedly. And then because like the genes are like technically like direwolf-ish, then they can say like, oh, we made the direwolf puppy. But it's not the direwolf puppy, it's just a puppy that matches like the depiction of a direwolf. Yeah. That's my rant about direwolf puppies. Oh my god, my voice. Oh, I'm going through it today. Mama. Jubila's dino-like? It sounds so scary. What's that? Nerdlease mode. I'm a big science nerd. They just guessed what made the direwolves look like direwolves. Yeah, they don't even know like exactly what they look like. They just kinda made it. And then I think they did that so that they can market it, so that they could like sell puppies. And like there was like a controversy about it because why are you bringing back dire wolves but not like white rhinos or animals that are like really needed in the habitat? So really, they were just doing that for a cash grab. I don't know like what happened to it now, but that's kind of what happened. Gene DNA modification is banned under Geneva Convention, but everything is for science. Yeah, so they were able to do that because they were like branding it as reviving extinct species. Yeah. That's my rant. Okay. What else? What else? Every human got soul and emotion. How about clones? Do they have them too? Uh, yes. I think if you get a clone, right? I don't think anything would change about the clone having like a normal experience, except the fact that like it's a genetically similar thing to another thing. Cause like if you imagine like something is cloned, then it starts as a baby, right? So then if it's a baby, it's gonna experience its own life or something, right? So then it would develop its own soul and emotions, I think. I mean, because it's not like you can clone the brain into another person and like have like the entire life experience transferred and like exactly the same between two individuals. That's kind of scary, actually. Yeah, there's like a whole big can of worms about that. Clones are copies, so they essentially have, but so far in movies, they all turn bad. Yeah, everybody. I don't think I've ever seen a portrayal of cloning that's positive. I think, as far as I know right now, the only like good thing with cloning right now is like cloning organs for organ donations and stuff. Oh, do you guys know? There was a thing where people were growing like human lungs in a pig, and then they would like they would harvest the organ from the pig and then give it to lung transplants. So you can actually, if you need a lung transplant, you can you can get your lung transplant from a pig instead of a human, and then you can be part pig. Clones are copied, so they essentially have. Wait, I already read that one. They don't live long. Yeah, they don't live long because of the medical complications, I think. Yeah, cloning organs is crazy. It's really wild. Because if you can clone a if you can clone lungs, can you clone a brain? Can you clone a heart? Wait, I think they did try. They did try growing like a heart in the pig too. You saw they clone ears into a rat? Wait, really? Like human ears? How would they do that? Wait, I'm trying to imagine like a rat with human ears, and that's a really cursed image. And then how would they transfer that to a person? Yeah, a brain is way too complex to clone because of a lot. Yeah, I think they are trying to though. So I wonder. Wait, here's a moral question for you guys. Here's a deep question. If you if you like happen to like go brain dead and then they replace your brain with a different brain, would you still be the same person? If you changed your brain, would you still be the same person? But you had the same body. Basic organ functions are viable like heart, liver, or lungs. Yeah. Because I don't know, if you think about it, your brain is like, it carries all your experience and memories, right? If you were to move one brain from one person to another, I think, would you be that person living in a different body? Would you, would you define your experience by, like, living in your body or by the mind that you have? Oh, big brain chat today. That's quite a question. Yeah. In your opinion, nope. Yeah, me too. I think your existence is in your brain, not your body. Maybe. Oh, I wonder. I think you're a new person. Yeah, I think it'd be different. So I wonder if someone were to successfully do that, would that person that has like their brain stuck in a different body, would they experience some kind of like body dysmorphia? would they feel like they're living a different life? Would they like imagine you go to sleep and then you wake up and you're in a completely different body? And that's like the plot of a lot of movies. I don't think they ever talk about like how different like you would feel though. Cause your senses would be different. And then would your like food preferences change? Is the food preference like in your tongue or is it in your brain? Mind, body, and soul. The so-called three union. I never heard it referred to like that before. So if I replace my brain with Einstein brain, I don't think I will be as smart as him. Well, the thing is, we're talking about like because um, if your brain carries your entire like personality, like your ego, if your body was replaced in your brain, which like is you, was replaced with Einstein's brain, then you would be where's your brain going? But your body would be Einstein because your brain is Einstein's brain. Still being lazy and brain dead. Einstein would hijack you. Yeah. You wouldn't be you anymore. You would be Einstein. Oh, I wonder. Hey, here's another question for you guys. If you had a different brain in your body, do you think that your speaking patterns would change? Because your voice would stay the same kind of. Because you had the same body. But because it's a different person living in your body, would your speaking patterns change? Would you sound different? If you were replaced by a different person in your brain, do you think the people that know you would remember? Would they like recognize? Would they be like, something's a little weird? Cause like the speaking patterns and like the ways you talk and stuff, it's all part of your personality. So then I wonder if you had a different personality living in your brain, that you would sound different. Yeah, mannerisms would be noticeable. I honestly, we might have discovered something. I don't think I've ever seen anybody talk about how if you instead of cloning an entire person, you could clone a brain and then clone people by putting the brain in different people. I don't think I've seen that. Don't do that though. This is not encouraging anybody to do illegal things. It's because in that brain we learn language and we know only remember the memory. Yeah, I think so too. Brainstorming science here. Yes, I love science. I think everybody here, I think we just landed on an FBI watch list. Quick, everybody clear your browsers. They're watching us now. At least cloning project opening soon. Oh, I think I'd get in trouble for that. Wait, I think the people that cloned the dire wolves, they were an independent project too. I think they were like a corporation type thing, which kind of explains it. But they were not like a non-profit. I think, if I remember, I don't know. You know, out of all the topics that I thought I'd talk about today, this was not one of them. So what am I now? I'm a businesswoman. I have a hash brown corporation, multi-million business. I have a cloning project. Underground cloning project. What next? World domination soon. Okay, not to like abruptly change the topic, but I'm gonna go back to talking about my trip, because I just remembered something. So on my trip, I was like walking around a bunch of stores, and I found like a random like store that was selling trinkets, and the Genshin merch found me. I didn't find this Genshin merch. The Genshin merch found me. And I bought a bunch of Genshin keychains and my favorite characters. So I'm really happy because I haven't been able to find Genshin merch in real life very often until now. And I also, from the Japanese konbini, I got a cat keychain with a really cute bell on it. I have it right here. Wait, I want to show you guys. Well, not through picture. You guys can listen to it though. Wait, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh, that peaked the mic a lot. I hope I'm not hurting your ears. That was the perfect time for an airplane to come by. There's a really cute bell on the cat. I love little trinkets that make sounds. I really like those. I love Genshin. Lumine merch, not Lumine merch. I got like a, what did I get? What did I get? I got a Nahida keychain. I got a Nilu keychain. I got a Yaimiko keychain. Got it. I think that's it. It was really good. I got them for, it was like $5 each. Which is really, really like surprising because every time I see keychains being sold, it's always like at least $11. It was really good. They're good quality too. Nice, at least not Paimon. What do you have against Paimon? I like Paimon. Sad Paimon. What do you have against Paimon? Paimon is she's our companion. Well, I think that's everything that I had for my trip. Oh wait, no. I have one more story. So I went to like a cheesecake store, cheesecake bakery, and they only sell cheesecakes there. And I really like cheesecakes, so I wanted to get the cheesecakes that were kind of the size of your palm, really small, little circle cheesecakes. So I got a lemon raspberry cheesecake and then strawberry cheesecake, like the kind of cheesecake where it's like a plain cheesecake with the strawberry on top. And then the cheesecake guy, he gave me like a free cheesecake too. He didn't say anything, but he like put an extra plain cheesecake in my box. And then when I like opened it up to eat it later, I was like, oh, there's a free cheesecake. You gotta go run. Hope you have a good day. You too. Nice seeing you. Um. So yeah, I got a lot of free stuff. I got the free cheesecake. I got the free like shot of vanilla for my matcha. I got the free extra order of salmon sushi rolls. People are so nice. I feel like that's being uncommon though, right? Oh, oh, so lucky. Yeah, I think I've just been like a really lucky person. Must be because I'm a wishing star. Stars are lucky, you know? Yeah, you know the phrase like, count your lucky stars? I'm your lucky star. There's only one. At least has charisma stats, the Riz. No Riz, no Riz. I have no Riz. What was your favorite part of my trip? Hmm, I think. Oh, that's just really hard. I like. I think it was probably the Japanese konbini. I really like seeing all the different stuff in there. Cause it's like all the stuff you can't buy in America, all the different trinkets and different foods. I really like looking at the foods. I know you guys probably couldn't guess, right? I love looking at different food. If the seller sees me, they will charge double the price. Really? I don't think so. Come on, guys. You gotta be confident. Be confident. No confidence. Be confident. This is my tip for I guess attracting more positivity to your life. Um you just gotta like be confident, just go for it and think positively. Cause if you like think negatively of yourself, then you're only gonna like attract bad things. Cause like you can sense the aura. You can sense the aura. And if you have a positive outlook and a positive mindset, then you have a positive aura, and people will be nice to you. You're introvert, got no confidence. Okay, you can't say that because I'm also an introvert. I'm also an introvert. I know you probably can't tell because I'm yapping so much. But I used to be like really, really, really shy. Really shy. Big aura, big aura. Thinking negatively is easy. I know it's easy. I think here's I think it's really easy to like if you already think negatively of yourself, then to go back into like the same like cycle of negative thoughts or like negative mindsets. But you gotta like, oh, my throat's giving out when I'm talking about something important. I'm like, once you break out of like a negative thinking pattern, then it gets easier. Cause at the start it's really hard. Cause your brain is used to thinking bad about itself, and then you're used to like thinking bad about yourself. But once you start thinking about yourself more positively, and oh my god, my throat hurts. Let me drink water. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I was just rambling. But yeah, just if you give it one shot, give it one try, and then keep giving it one try, then it'll be easier. It'll keep being easier, and then you'll start seeing like a more positive look in your life. In your life. I can say words. Like a friend told me, the worst she can say is no from the day my social anxiety disappeared. Yeah, exactly. Like if you I think like as individual people, we're like very aware of ourselves. But if you think about it in the perspective of like everyone around you, nobody is perceiving you as much as you're perceiving yourself. So basically, like whatever you're thinking about yourself, I can promise you that people are thinking about it less than you. So in this case, you are your own worst enemy. And I understand that. What if when you're trying to be confident, then the people start judging you? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. People don't think about you nearly as much as you think about them. I think that's the kind of like mindset that really helped me. I was really self-conscious at some point too. You just gotta do the things that you like, and then do things just because you want to do them. Personally, I'm less worried about being judged and worried about bothering people. Yeah, that's true. Hmm. I guess there's like a time and place for everything. But like if you're bothering someone, I think it's pretty easy to tell. And well, if they're like gonna stop and give you their time anyway, then you're probably not bothering them. You say like, "Hi, can I have some of your time?" And they say, "Yeah." Then they said, "Yeah." They said, "Yeah," and then you should just like just do what you want. We over imagine our self image in public, but we speck of stardust. Yeah, we are all specks of stardust. Hey, did you know? I read something, I think a couple months ago, where it said that we are all just pieces of stardust because everything in the universe was made from like pieces of the galaxy and stardust, and everything that was made and on the earth is made of stardust. So you're right. We are all specks of stardust, just like big specks put together. I think being away from streaming for a little bit has made my throat like not accustomed to talking this much anymore. So now when I talk, it's getting a little bit weird, a little bit scratchy. Any tips on how to start a conversation with random people? Which topic to talk? I think that depends on the situation. But I mean, if you like have a random fact to talk about, like you saw something on the like news, or like we were talking about cloning and stuff, or the zodiac, just start talking about it. Just be like, hey, um, did you know that they cloned direwolves? That's crazy. Cause like I'm the type of person that really doesn't like small talk. And I think a lot of people also don't really like small talk, but it's kind of normalized. Because it's a neutral way to start a conversation. But you could just be like, oh, hi, I like your... Oh, yeah, wait. One really good way to start a conversation is giving them a compliment. Just be like, hi, I like your shoes. I like your shirt. Or your hair is really pretty. And then they'll be like, oh, thank you. And you'll be like, did you know that this happened? And then the conversation goes from there. You go with a vibe check with people. Yeah, that's true. Not everyone is good. Like, some people don't like to be bothered. That's okay. Is it about weather? You mean like the small talk? I guess you could talk about the weather. Oh, my throat! My throat! My throat! Okay. The weather. I would say... For me, I don't really like talking about the weather unless it's like a really, really, interesting weather. Because like the weather is not, by itself is not very interesting, right? But if it's like snowing, you're like, oh, it's snowing. And then you could talk about like what you like to do in the snow, I don't know. Or if it's raining really hard, you're like, oh, it's raining really hard. You could say that. But if it's just like a normal day, don't talk about the weather. It's like you see yourself in them, so you know you'd think. So hard to explain. Yeah, no, I understand that. Because I don't usually like talking to random people unless like I feel like they're very like welcoming or I like feel like I can connect with them. Time to rest, Elise. Let me check the time. I will go for 12 more minutes. So we'll spend 2 hours. Don't kill yourself, please. Thank you. I know like, oh my god, okay, oh. I know that, I clear my throat a lot. Or like, I always talk about how my throat's hurting. It's not just like, it's not just like a stream thing. It's like a common thing for me off stream too. I think I just have like a really weak throat. So like even if I talk to people outside of stream, I talk for a long time or like even a little bit sometimes, my throat will hurt. So it's not like it's not unique to streaming. So don't worry if if I clear my throat a lot, it's not like a big cause for concern. Okay, it's okay. Hey, Elise, just a quick hi. Hope you're doing all right. Hi, Frank Swordman. I'm doing all right. I'm just a little bit tired after my trip. It's been a few days, and I'm still tired. How are you doing? Hey, it's a nice day today, isn't it? Are you British? No, like both getting silence and awkward. See, that's why you can't like start a conversation by saying nice day, isn't it? You gotta start a conversation with something you can actually talk about. Or at the very least, like something you can talk about. Voice chat is leaving, Elise. Yeah, voice chat is taking off. No, no, no. I think it depends on the context of who you're talking to, because like if you're talking to somebody, like a classmate or something, then you can talk about the class. If you're talking to like a coworker, you can talk about, I don't know, like a work thing. And that's a good place to start. Just like look for the things that you have in common. And if all else fails, you can always talk about food, right? You can always talk about food. It's my favorite conversation topic. You could be like, oh, I tried this food from this place. Or like, I want to try this food. Have you ever had this before? Then I mean, everyone's gonna talk about food, right? It's fun. Oh. Yes, food rules. Food is the best conversation starter. It's a good idea. Yay, I have good ideas. Oh, never thought about that. Ah, yeah, I'm so smart. I'm just like, I'm speaking from experience though, because I used to be, oh my gosh, I used to be really, really bad at talking, especially about myself, and really bad at talking to other people. That would be really awkward too. I'd be the kind of person like you start talking to them, and then they just say the one word answer. They ask me like, "Oh, how's how are you?" And then I'd be like, "Good, I'm good, I'm good," and then like that's it. So I think like a really important thing to do in a conversation too, if you're having trouble with a conversation, is to ask the other person questions. If they say like, "Oh, how are you doing?" Good, and then you say, "How are you doing?" Good, and then where do you go from there? You can say whatever you want after that. Really, you can say anything you want. If they start talking about something they like, then you can ask questions about it. Make sure you're listening when people are talking, by the way. If people feel like you're not listening to them when you talk to them, a lot of people just like stop talking because then it gets a little bit awkward for both of you. So when you're listening, if you're interested in something they're talking about, you should ask about it. If they start talking about a food, then you'd be like, "Oh, where did you get that? Or have you had this before? Can I talk about dragon or dinosaurs?" You can. You absolutely can. Like after you say hi and stuff, just be like, "Oh, what's your opinion on if dragons are real? What's your opinion on dinosaurs?" It's something like that. I mean, that's like a kind of a common topic to talk about too. Well, not in the sense that everybody talks about that, but in the sense that like everybody knows what a dinosaur is. So you can talk about dinosaurs. Talk about anything you're interested in. Oh yeah, here's another thing. So if you don't talk about the things that you actually care about and the things that you like, then you're not gonna find people who are like you. Then you're not gonna find like friends and stuff that you really like click with, you know? So if you just like keep talking about the stuff you like, you're gonna find the people that also like the same things as you. Wow, I've just been yapping. Blah 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 blah. So I mean, you can use me as an example. I just start yapping. Just start yapping. Honestly, if you just like get over being like afraid of people, um, I guess judging what you're talking about or your interests, like you'll find that actually a lot of people like to talk about anything. If you just start talking in public, there's been a couple times where like I've just been talking with someone in public and then another person just joins in. Cause it's just like it's not like a life or death situation. If you have an awkward situation, it's okay. You can pat yourself on the back and then walk away. You got a match with a square and short like yourself. What? Got a match with a square and short like yourself. Oh, do you mean like matching with someone who's similar to you? Yeah. I mean, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. There's no point in dwelling on something if it like you're like, oh, I was really awkward that day, or oh, I was really shy, I should have been less shy. It's okay. Like everybody has their off moments. And then but I mean as long as you're trying, then it's okay. All my friends are people who came up to me, so I've never tried approaching someone. Ah. I mean that's okay too. But I wanna challenge you guys to approach somebody and say like start with a compliment. Just be like, hey, your outfit looks really nice, your shirt looks really nice. Or um if they have like a skill that you can see, it's always really good to comment on the skill. Like, oh, you're a really good artist, or you're really good at this sport. That's a good way to start a conversation. Yeah, I like stuff like ancient stuff, pyramids on. Oh. So did I find someone who got the same interest to talk to? Hmm. Um I mean I guess that is pretty niche. I guess it's just like um you just gotta do it. You just gotta talk about it. I mean you're not oh Bubba, words. You're never gonna find somebody who's likes the same things as you if you're not gonna talk about it. Cause if you're like the kind of person who doesn't usually approach people, maybe there's a chance that the person who also likes the things that you do is also the kind of person that doesn't like to approach people. So then you're at a stalemate. Best bet, a museum? Oh yeah, if you go to a museum, you can even talk to the workers there. The workers there probably care a lot about the stuff there. Mm-mm, mm-mm. You say the outfit is nice, it's quite hard, they will say, I have a boyfriend. Mm-mm. Oh, are you worried about? You're worried about getting girls? Is that it? I think that's kind of endearing. If you care so much about um what like the girl is gonna say that like you're careful about what you're gonna say, I think that's pretty endearing. But you just gotta go for it. Oh, here's my tip. If you're gonna approach a girl, whether it's like romantically or not, make sure that the first time you approach them, it's not in a like romantic sense. Make sure that you're expressing like interest in them as a person. Maybe like it's kind of hard to like do this because you don't know a lot about them. But maybe just comment on something um not their appearance. I think that's a good start. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I personally don't find anything wrong with it, but I do know some girls don't like it, so it's kind of hard. But if you're trying to make friends, I mean, you can talk to anybody. Oh, or just start with a question. Yeah, just start with a question. You don't even have to comment anything about them. I mean, I know it's kind of hard, and like I need to practice it too. But you can. The more that you do it, the easier it gets. Girl are a tough crack. I will not deny that. I think sometimes it's hard to find people that are friendly enough to talk to. Like, give me some example to start the conversation. Let's go with the outfit thing. Hey, I'm no expert on talking to people either, okay? It just depends on the context. If you see somebody you want to talk to in any situation, you should talk to them like you would any other person. The, it doesn't matter if they're a guy or a girl, you should talk to them approach them in a similar way. Don't be too skittish. It's okay. You limit my zone too, friend. Oh my god, my throat. Oh my god. Limit limit zone to friend to remain respect. Yeah, that's what I mean. When you talk to somebody for the first time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened to my voice? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, just approach somebody with the oh my god, my throat hurts. Oh my god. Just with the intention. The intention. You sound like an expert. I'm not an expert. I've just been. This is something that I've been working on this past year. Was just like talking to people. So I guess I have some experience. Like I don't really like talking to strangers that much. Voice is crashing out. Yeah, it must be. Do you know your throat is a muscle? So if you don't use it, it 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 gets out of shape. That must be what happened while I was on vacation. Dang it. But I mean, like right now, you're talking to me right now, right? You can talk to anybody in real life right now. Oh, but I think if you want to ask anybody for advice too, you can ask real people too. You can ask like people in real life. You want to start a conversation? You can ask them like, "Hey, do you have any advice on this?" I think like pretty much everyone would say they would give you the advice. You didn't show up expecting a lesson on social interactions. I mean, I didn't expect to be talking about clones and then it was like matcha, food, clones, social interaction. Talking is different from typing. That's true. Elise has infinite wisdom of the stars. No, 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 no. I I don't think I'm very wise at all. Hmm. I don't know. If you I don't think there's any person that would if you ask them a question or ask for advice, I don't think they'd ever turn you away. So that can be a way that you can have a conversation with somebody. Trip, food, ancient clone, social. Yes. Average chatting stream with Elise. Ba ba bum. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I think many different topics. I am quite scatterbrained when it comes to conversations. I just keep talking. I just follow wherever it goes. Sometimes it goes in unexpected ways. Oh, okay. Well, did talk for 15 more minutes. So I'm happy with how much I talked today. So I'm I apologize if um my voice was a little bit grating today. I know that when I listen back on my own recordings, I'm like, oh man, I don't like the sound of my own voice. I think a lot of people feel that way, but I hope it wasn't like too bad for you guys. I hope that um my sore throat did not make this less enjoyable. But thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. Thank you for talking and hanging out with me. Actually, I really do like talking and stuff with you guys. Bye bye bye. I think it's time to go before I lose my voice. Because I have to stream again tomorrow. And if I lose my voice, it will be gone. Not even touch of a horror experience yet. No, none of that. None of that. Not really. Your past stream was enjoyable. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sometimes I think my voice gets like a little bit weird. I don't know. I don't like it sometimes. Thank you, Elise. You're a really great listener. Thank you guys for talking with me. I really like listening about other people and talking with other people. It's really fun for me. Okay, guess it's time to go. But if you want to hang out more, I have a stream tomorrow playing Undertale, and then I'll be talking a little bit too. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you, thank you. Thank you guys. Bye, Lise. Bye, Lise. I will drink tea, thank you. Bye, Lise.